5 years ago today, with a massive amount of water rushing down the spillway, several chunks of concrete began breaking away from the Oroville Dam spillway. Within days, a massive crater was growing by the minute as the overflowing lake threatened to breach the never-before-used emergency spillway. Action News Now reporter Ryan Ketchum today spoke with many who witnessed those terrifying days to see how they're feeling 5 years later.
This is what the spillway looks like now after $1.1 billion of reconstruction. But just 5 years ago, water and concrete were flying high in the sky as the spillway started to crumble. 188,000 people were evacuated, and one Oroville man tells me he was separated from his family during it.
My first thoughts and most of my thoughts the entire time were on my children because I wasn't in the same location they were. And I didn't know for almost 24 hours how they were because I wound up going to Paradise and they wound up going to Berry Creek.
Joseph Gilbert from Oroville says everyone tried to leave the area, which left the streets packed.
Chaos all through town. I mean, as soon as the announcement came over the TV, it was a matter of like 10 seconds and the streets were flooded.
Oroville Mayor Chuck Reynolds, who was born and raised in the city, tells me this major emergency opened the city's eyes on how they can better their emergency transportation.
The roads, the highways, everything were reconsidered. We have a considerable amount of roads that are being widened now. So escape paths, if you will, or evacuation paths are a lot more accessible than two-lane roads out of the area.
Reynolds says he doesn't have any worries about this happening again, but wants to make sure the city is better equipped if evacuations are ever necessary. Many people who were forced to evacuate say they feel much better secured now.
At the time I was younger and I was a lot more worried, and I think now I just feel a lot more scared and better about it. Especially with how they rebuilt it and how, just all the infrastructure news and everything.
Reconstruction was completed in 2018. It took 1,000 people more than 2 million hours to finish the project. Reporting in Oroville, I'm Ryan Ketchum. Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
The reconstruction included fixing the emergency spillway and nature trails in